Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Max Scherzer gets the ball for Washington in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 105.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Past battles with Scherzer, he's just 1 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Albies just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Scherzer will check it first, but the runner's back easily. Acuna gets his lead at first, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores 2. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Two balls and no strikes.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in, too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. No 2-0 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Three and 0 now. On deck is Nick Markakis. Now the 3-0 offering finds the zone, strike one.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Eaton will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Settling in now, Nick Markakis. Past battles with Scherzer. He comes in with a .302 average, and additionally he's gone down on strikes 13 times. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 14, Matt Joyce.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Joyce. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Braves 2 and the Nationals nothing. Mike Soroka gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws the ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Joyce is there. He's got it 1 away. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at.
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway this afternoon as the first pitch of the game is hit in the air to left field. Pinder is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Batting second.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground for Semien. It's short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
The next 0-2. Yanked fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him. Striding into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Luplow moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. Just a tick behind for a strike. Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Here's Chris Davis now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The first baseman.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Pinder. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So striding forward now, Jason Kipnis. In his career against this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Batting 7.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He's stepping in, Matt Olson. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
The first baseman, Matt
Kluber, a 6'4" right-hander.
But he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
From the stretch,
The first
fouled
baseman,
off. Olsen on at first, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. Kipnis on to first. A double play. At the plate, Chad Pinder. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow is after it. He makes the catch. What a play. Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The third baseman.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there.
Well, the first baseman is under it. Here's Jurickson Profar. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. So far on the year, Profar brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Softly hit out to short. And one gone. Digging in, Chris Herman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Naquin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Marcus Semien.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to...
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Laureano racing back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Up next for Cleveland. The
first pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Comes set and the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So a runner at first with two away, and that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. And that misses, ball one. Hit in the air out to left field. Inciarte's there. And that's the third out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll start off the fifth in this one. And he pops it up. Chapman in foul ground. One out. Next will be the designated hitter, Leonis Martin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Popped up. Herman has a play. He's got it, and there are two down now. So stepping in, Jordan Luplow. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swing, and he pops him up, and he gets there as he had a lot of. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. As we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Line, but speared on a hop. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Stepping into the box, Chad Pinder. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Inciarte's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Jurickson Profar. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off.
And the shortstop is under it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Plawecki. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Popped up. Chapman is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with this off-speed.
Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Ramon Laureano. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kipnis ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. One out now for the Indians in their seventh, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. The windup and the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-2 home. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The batter, number 22.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that.
And this ball hits the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Throw down to third. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Line towards center field. And nothing will come of the two-out double. Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Number 2.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Lindor is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The designated hitter.
Hit softly down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a pop-up now. Olson is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Blake Trinan gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 39.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Ryan.
Pinder is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Cleveland.
Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now batting.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance? Jurickson Profar. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second. At the plate, Chris Herman. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. High pop-up. Santana calls for it, and that retires the side. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Laureano sprinting after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So digging in now, Ender Inciarte. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Grounded softly to the right. A throw to the plate. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. The runner stands at third. One man is out. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile.
Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So next it'll be the four-hole hitter for the Tribe, Carlos Santana. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Profar. So the Oakland lineup turns over and to the plate. Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Ranging back is Inciarte, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Laureano ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only one now. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Brad Hand comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. The throw will go to third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. And he will be called out at third in a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.